Hi, my name is Anna Eldridge and I'm in Communications 1010 W4 class for Austin Peay State University, and today I am doing my demonstrative speech making healthy, delicious brownies. First off, to make our brownies we have to set out our ingredients, and we have half a cup of cocoa powder, any kind, then we have a full cup of sugar, and then we have half of a cup of whole wheat flour. It's very important to use the whole wheat because it is healthier than the white, obviously. And then we have half a cup of applesauce. It's best to buy the unsweetened kind. And then we have 3 egg whites here. And to begin with, we are going to mix the dry ingredients together. So we have our cocoa powder, our sugar, whole wheat flour, and I just like to measure a little bit of salt in my palm for a tablespoon. And then we'll give those a little swirl in the bowl. Mix those up a little. And then we'll add our wet ingredients. It's always better to add the wet to the dry so you don't make a mess. And then just a teaspoon of vanilla. And you add your applesauce. And then you will add the egg whites. At this time I also like to preheat the oven, so we will preheat our oven to 350 degrees and let that warm up for a bit, and then we will mix all of our ingredients together. You might think it's weird to use that unsweetened applesauce, but again, we are making healthy brownies, so it kind of puts a different spin on it. So you still get the gooey cake-like, but it's a lot healthier than if you would use whole eggs and butter and things like that. You really kind of have to mix this well because there are a lot more dry ingredients than the wet, so you really have to incorporate all of them together. So just keep on mixing. You might want to use a mixer if you have a mixer. I'm using just a regular spoon. I got my this recipe online. It's from forkandspoon.com, and the title is Healthy Delicious Brownies. And as soon as we get that all mixed up, just kind of knock what's off your spoon, and then we are going to spray our brownie pan with a little bit of cooking spray. Any kind works well. Just want that so that they don't stick. And then you take your brownie mixture and mix mine just a couple minutes longer. Make sure it's all good in there. And then just pour it in here. If you like nuts in your brownies, this would be the time to add them. I don't really like nuts in mine much, but you can use any kind, like almonds or walnuts or really any kind of nut that you like. Now that we have all that in there, we can just spread it around a little. Okay. And then we just stick them in the oven. And we're going to let those bake for 20 to 25 minutes. For one of my other sources, I found out that you can leave your brownies in the oven for 5 minutes longer if you like more cake-like brownies, or you can take them out around 20 minutes if you like them more gooey. I got that from associatedcontent.com. And so just let those bake, and whenever they're done, you will have your finished product with these healthy, delicious brownies, and they look really good, and they are really good. And another tip that I got from a source that's from marthastewart.com. You can, in order to get a really clean cut on your brownie, you can make sure that you spray your brownie pans so that they don't stick, and then you can just dump out your brownies on a cutting board. And to get the clean cut line, you just cut them in rows, and it's a lot cleaner than cutting them in the pan that you bake them in. And then that's what they look like, and they're very good, and they're really healthy for you. You can eat a lot without feeling guilty. They're only 99 calories per brownie and half a gram of fat and 16 carbs. And that's it. I hope you enjoy my delicious brownie recipe and all of my tips. Thank you for watching. Press the red button.